Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. We're going to do a short vinyasa today focusing on twists. So we'll start standing. You can stand at the top of your mat or in the middle of your mat as you like, with your feet together or hip width apart. Just align your pelvis so that you don't have this lumbar curve here. Just try to sort of pull the tailbone down and under a bit. Engage your legs, your core, shoulders down and back. Arms relaxed. And just let's go through a couple of long inhales and exhales. If you want, you can extend your exhale slightly. So you inhale on 2 or 3 and then exhale on 3, 4, 5, 6 even. Now let's inhale our arms in front of us, palms facing one another. And after the deep inhale, we'll be exhaling into an open twist. So our right arm goes backwards. And then inhaling back to the middle and exhaling to the left. Let's do the same twice more. Exhaling into twist. Inhaling into the middle. Exhaling into twist. Inhaling to the middle. Now let's keep our arms up and let's lift them up above our head, and we'll do a very similar exercise. Again, inhaling, extending the body and spine, and exhaling into an open twist. Inhaling to the middle, exhaling into the twist. Twice more. We're just warming up our body here, and at the same time connecting with our breath. Last time, exhaling into twist wherever you are, and inhaling back into the middle. Now keep your arms up and we'll just reach for our elbows, like grabbing the opposite elbow with your hands. And we're going to inhale in the middle and let's exhale to our right for a side body stretch. Open up your upper shoulder here, chest goes towards the ceiling. And now if you want, you can bring your left leg backwards behind you, either on your tippy toes or you go on the foot, but then you will probably need to bend your front knee. Take care that you're not leaning forwards or backwards with your torso. And now let's inhale into the middle, bringing your leg back as well if you had it behind. And let's inhale in the middle and exhale to the other side, which would be my left side now. And now I will be bringing my right leg behind. I'll stay on my tippy toes with my right foot, but you can place your entire foot onto the floor and then maybe bend your front knee slightly. Don't forget to breathe here, opening your chest, like you'd want to send your heart towards the ceiling. Let's inhale back into the middle. And exhale, arms down, left and right of our hips. And now we'll turn facing forward towards the short edge of your mat. And if you need blocks, we're going to go into pyramid pose. You can place them left and right of your mat. And now place your hands on your hips, and we'll be lifting our right leg up in front of us with your knee bent and just stepping back into your pyramid pose. Your right foot is at 1 o'clock or between 1 and 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Take care that both of your hips are looking forward. Really check the alignment, check the proper positioning of your legs so they're not too wide apart but not too close. Now deep inhale, and let's exhale only halfway down so that you're sort of in your half lift. And stay here for a while, just finding your strength in your spine, in your low back, really feeling your left hamstrings. And now place your either hands on the floor, or you can place them on a block. Deep inhales and exhales here. And if you want, you can bring your spine towards your left leg very slowly. You can have your spine straight as long as it can be, and then you can slowly push your chin towards your chest and rounding your upper back into this forward fold. If you feel too much tension in your left hamstrings, you can micro bend your left knee. Take care that your left hip is not coming forward, push it back. And now from here, we'll be opening our left arm up towards the ceiling into a twist. So it's a triangle with a twist, but actually it's a pyramid pose with a twist. So you can have your right hand on the floor, or you can be on the tips of your fingers, or you can have it on a block. So your hand and your block are straight below your right shoulder. Your left arm is up. With every inhale, extend the spine even more, and with every exhale, open your chest even more towards the ceiling, coming into even more intensive twist. All the time pushing your left hip back. Last deep inhale and exhale. And let's remove our blocks to the left and to the right if you had them. Let's place our hands onto the mat and let's step back into our first downward dog of the day. Maybe pedal your feet here. Just warming our legs, although they should be pretty warm by now after pyramid pose. And now let's inhale into plank, and from here either you place your knees down or you can come straight down towards the mat. So push yourself forwards and then come down onto the mat, elbows to torso. Inhale into Cobra, hips on the mat, and exhale back into downward dog. 3 long inhales and exhales in our downward dog here. And with the next inhale, let's step forward between our hands into half lift. Hands on shins or on the floor. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, arms up above our head. Exhale, arms on our hips. And let's lift our left leg up, knee bent in front of us. And let's step back into our pyramid pose on the other side. Your back foot is at 11 o'clock in the morning. Just take care that you have your legs as close or as wide as it suits you best. Take care that your hips are looking forward. Push your right hip back. Deep inhale, and let's exhale into a sort of half lift here. Just don't go down yet. Have your spine straight, parallel to the floor. Just hold here. Engage your core, engage your low back. And now if you want, you can use blocks or you can place your hands or tops of your fingers onto the mat. Still staying lifted halfway up. And then with the next exhale, you can come down towards your right leg. First with the spine straight, and then slowly rounding into our pyramid forward fold. Push your right hip back. Take care that it's not coming forward. And just enjoy this release. Before we come into our twist. Now with the next big inhale, you can slowly come halfway up and bring your right arm up towards your right into a twist. Your left hand is either on the floor just below your left shoulder or on a block. All the time push your right hip back, open your chest towards the ceiling. Both legs are strong, feet strongly into the mat. With every inhale, extend the spine, and with every exhale, come further into the twist. Last deep inhale. And exhale. If you had the blocks, remove them, place your hands into the mat, and just step back into your downward dog. So let's stay for 3 long inhales and exhales in our downward dog. Extending your spine, bending your knees if necessary. And now let's inhale our right leg up into 3-legged dog. And exhale, place our right foot between your hands. And we'll be coming up with core engaged into our high lunge. Lifting arms up above your head. Taking care here that your hips are aligned. They're there looking forward. Deep inhale here. And let's exhale into an open twist to the right. Let's hold here. 3 long inhales and exhales. Legs are strong. Try to really push your hands, front hand to the front and back to the back, like somebody would be holding your hands and trying to pull you apart. With the next inhale, let's come into reverse. And exhale, hands down. And let's step back into our downward dog. Now let's flow into plank. Push yourself forward, shoulders over wrists. And let's come all the way down, either through the knees or just straight down onto the mat. Let's inhale into mini Cobra. And let's stay here for 3 inhales and exhales. Just go backwards slightly. And if you can lift your hands off the ground. Strengthening your lower back. Your legs are engaged. You see that my kneecaps are lifted off the mat. And let's release. And let's lift ourselves up onto all fours. And then into our downward dog. Now let's lift our left leg up into 3-legged dog on an inhale. And exhale, bring your left foot between your hands. Engage your core and bring your torso up into your high lunge. Align your hips. Both hips are looking forward. Arms up above your head, next to your ears, shoulders relaxed. Hold here. Strong in your high lunge. Your back heel is really pushing backwards. Take care that your front knee is not coming over your ankle. Deep inhale, and let's exhale into an open twist. So again, try to really push your hands. In this case, my right hand forward, my left hand backwards, like somebody would be pulling me apart. Your legs are strong here. Use your breath. Use your jai, which is a normal inhale, and exhale through the nose as well with a constriction in your throat. It sounds like this, like waves. And now let's inhale into reverse and exhale down, and let's step back into our downward dog. From downward dog, let's come onto our knees and let's come into a seated position. Here we'll come into a deer pose with a twist. So I'll start with my left leg forward and right leg backwards. You see that my left thigh is coming straight forward, so my hip and my knee are aligned, and then it's 90 degrees from between my thigh and my shin. Yeah? Feet are flexed, and the back leg, the leg is going straight. I'm going to turn. The leg is going straight out again, and then 90 degrees to the chin. And now let's push our right hip down here. If you have your left leg forward, straighten your spine, and now let's come into the twist towards our left. 5 deep, long inhales and exhales here. All the time pushing your right hip down and back. You can even use your hand and just push it down and back. Now let's slowly bring both legs in front of you, and you can maybe windshield wiper your legs. Place your feet sort of mat width apart. They should be quite far apart so that you can actually come with your knees towards the floor. And we'll do the same on the other side. So now we'll place our right leg forward, left leg back. Take care of the angles. That your right leg is coming straight out, and then 90 degrees on the shin, right foot flex, and the same in the back. Sort of your back leg is going straight out, and then 90 degrees between the shin and the thigh, and the back foot is flexed as well. Now push your left hip back onto the floor, straighten your spine, and come slowly into the twist to the right. And all the time sort of pushing your left hip down and back. 5 deep inhales and exhales here. In our deer pose with a twist. With every inhale, straighten your spine, and with every exhale, come slightly more into the twist. Now let's come out of the pose, and let's come down slowly onto the mat, knees bent, arms in front of us, feet on the floor, and let's come into our supine position on our back. Now lift your right leg up, and we'll be coming with our right leg onto the other side, into a twist with the IT band stretch. Your left leg is outstretched. And now you can place your right arm diagonally towards the upper corner of your mat, trying to push your right shoulder down towards the mat. With your left hand, you can either place your left hand on a thigh or on your leg, or you can also hold your big toe if you can. Deep, long inhales and exhales. Now let's release. Come back into the middle. And let's do the same on the other side. You're more than welcome to use a strap here. So you would put the strap here around your, not the toes, but sort of the ball of your foot. And you would hold it here and then come with your strap with your left leg towards your right side. Okay, let's move slightly here. Again, your left arm goes up towards the left upper corner of your mat, and you can place your right hand on your leg, on your left leg, or if you can have a strap, or if you can grab your big toe and hold it. Your right leg is outstretched, and all the time push your left shoulder down towards the floor. Long, deep inhales and exhales here. Slowly bring your left leg back. And let's come into Shavasana, or corpse pose, relaxing your entire spine into the mat, arms into the mat. Your palms can be looking upwards, sort of facing the ceiling or the sky if you're outside. That means that you're in a receptive mode, or they could be placed onto the mat, on the ground. That means that you're in a grounding mode. It depends how you feel today, whether you want to receive or whether you want to ground yourself a bit more. This is how you position your palms. Quiet down your breath together with your body. This was a very slow, gentle flow with twists. So we are not too fired up, I think. Nevertheless, it's nice to be in Shavasana, at least for a minute at the end. And feel free to close your eyes if you wish. Now slowly start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Maybe do a last stretch with arms overhead. And now you can either turn on your left or on your right hip, coming up slowly, or if you feel super active, or if it's morning and you have a lot of things to do, just cross your ankles, bend your knees, and you can also roll up your spine. Coming into a seated position, either cross-legged or sitting on your heels. Straightening your spine. Inhaling your arms up above your head. Placing hands into prayer. And bringing it down in front of your chest. Thanking yourself for coming to the mat today. And I'm thanking you for exercising with me, and hopefully you like it. Leave me a comment and subscribe to my channel.